Welcome back to GNC's Total Lean Challenge. I'm Steve Pfiester and I'm going to take you through the last day of week 3. You guys have tried really hard just to make it to this point. Again, I love the last day of these weeks. They're the fantastic workouts that really push your body to the next level. So if you want to get ready for week 4 of phase 2, you got to make it past me first. We're going to start with 3 different circuits today. It's going to be 2 times through each circuit instead of 3, but 2 times through each circuit. Each circuit has about 3 exercises to it. We're going to start this way, 30 seconds of side plank. A few things to remember in side plank. I want the feet stacked. I don't want your foot off to the side. If you're not able to do this and maintain this position, I want you to bring your hip down, bend your knees, and come back up. You can even extend the top leg. This shortens the length to my shoulder. It makes it a little bit easier. I prefer your feet to stay stacked. Keep this oblique tight, hand directly over my shoulder, 30 seconds of side plank this way. Maintain tightness in the core. Keep that tummy end very tight. 30 seconds. Then we're going to switch arms to the other side, exact same thing. The key here is to keep those feet on top of each other and that oblique engaged. After the brutal isometrics of side plank, we're moving into jump squats. This is a powerful exercise. We're going to generate a lot of intensity in a very short period of time. We're doing 12 to 15 repetitions. It begins just like a bodyweight squat. My knees stay in line with my toes. I drop my hips down, but here's where the carnage begins. I bring my arms back and I jump up. I land softly back in that squat. Push through your heels, really get some power going up. 12 to 15 reps. The lighter you can land, the better it's going to be for you. 12 to 15 reps. Then we're going to finish with push-ups. My hands are directly under my shoulders, my tummy's in tight, I'm on my toes. I'm not shifting my weight back, and I'm not sinking in. I'm staying in good position. More than lowering my whole body, I want to remember to lower my chest and my chin down and up. 12 to 15 reps. If I start to break down and I can't get all the way down safely, I move to my knees. I started off this way, and I push up. Make sure I'm pivoting on my knees, not through my hips. 12 to 15 reps. As soon as I finish those 12 to 15 reps, I go straight back into side plank again, 30 seconds. Remember, this first circuit we're going through 2 times. This is your second circuit in the last day of phase 2, week 3. We're using some complex movements during this segment, so pay attention to the do's and the don'ts. There's 3 exercises today. You're going to need a barbell, and you're also going to need a selectorized machine called a pull down. If you don't have a pull down machine, you can't use a band. The first exercise in this circuit is going to be a front squat with a push press. We're going to be incorporating the lower body and the upper body, generating a lot of power. That's where the cardio is going to come from. But whenever we get this intense, it also becomes a little bit dangerous. So make sure that you keep that resistance with the parameters that your form is perfect. First thing you want to do is clean the bar up to the rack. Now from here, make sure you get a good squat. If you can't get a good squat, then you want to make sure you go down in weight. Good midline stabilization, knees and toes are lined up. Generate the power through the heels and the glutes and extend the arms all the way up. Bring it down before you start bending the knees again. (12 to 15 reps). We're moving to the pull down machine. We're still breathing hard. That was an incredible exercise. Now we're going to move to pull downs. I like the wide grip. So we move to wide grip. Make sure that we're securely in our seat. Our legs are secure with the foam rollers. You can lean back 5 to 10 degrees. You only want to lean back enough that you can clear your face. The first thing we do is we make sure that we secure our scapula. Look at the way I pull my scapula back and down. My arms aren't even bending. I come back and down. Now I'm prepared to bring this down to my chest and up. What you want to watch out for is if the weight is too much, you're going to tend to want to swing. You want to use your back extensors to get it going. I don't want that. Set the scapula, pull straight to your chest and up. 12 to 15 repetitions. This circuit is a monster. We just went from squat presses to pull downs. Now we're going to bend over rows. That takes a lot of midline stabilization. First thing you want to do, shoulder width apart with the hands. Bring the bar up to the waist. From here, we want to rock back the hips onto our pressures, onto our heels, and continue to descend from the hips only. I have a slight bend in my knee. I bring my elbows in and I bring the bar up to my belly button. This is a bent over row. I'm focusing on midline stabilization, rhomboids and lats. Pull that bar all the way to your stomach. You don't want to jerk the bar up. You don't ever want to move. Keep that back secure and straight and just use your lats. That's the second circuit. We have one more circuit to go. We're trying to keep 15 seconds of break between those 3 exercises. 60 seconds between sets. Now we're going to move on to our last circuit. This is the last circuit in this segment. We had 3 circuits comprised of 2 times each. We're going to go through this one 2 times each. 15-second break between exercises, and again, trying to get 12 to 15 repetitions. Lateral lunges, step-ups, and reverse crunches. Let's go through all those. Lateral lunge is fantastic exercise for the quads and the glutes, also the inner thighs. We step to the side and we push back, making sure our toe and our knee are in good alignment, keeping your midline stabilized as you come up, trying not to lean over that leg. Staying up 12 to 15 reps, both sides. 15 to 30 second break, and then we start our step-ups. I'm using 15-pound dumbbells. I'm using an 18-inch step. I'm going to go 12 to 15 reps on my right leg, then 12 to 15 reps on my left leg. Shoulders are rolled back and down, midline is stabilized, and I step up with my right and down with my right. 15 repetitions, up and down. When I'm ready to switch, I use my left leg up and my left leg down. 12 to 15 reps. Try not to get tense through the shoulders. Good posture, up and down. The last exercise in this circuit is going to be 12 to 15 reverse crunches. There's a lot of ways to do this. I'll show you the ones that are the most efficient. Body stays down. You're going to roll your pelvis off the ground. Now, if you kick with your heels, it defeats the purpose. I want to use the weight of my feet as resistance. I keep my hands here, I curl up, and I lift my bottom up. You rock stars that might want to make it a little more tough, let's use the tightness of our glute. By bringing this leg around, keep this heel down, and lift up. I would do 6 on one side and 6 on the other. Now you can have a 60-second break before you have to go through those 3 again. 12 to 15 repetitions each, 15 seconds to 30 seconds break between exercises, and then you've completed that last day in phase 2 of week 3. Fantastic, keep it rocking. I'll see you back here for the 4th week of phase 2.